What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in today's video we're taking a look at the best shotguns you need to be chasing ahead of Season 14. There's some huge changes coming to shotguns next season, so if you want to find out the best ones that you need to get, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. Massive shout out to King Epic, the original, Demon Slayers, KD and Risk Runner. All 5 of those left a comment within the first hour of my last Destiny video going live. If you want to shout out in my next Destiny video as well, be sure to leave a rating and comment down below. Now if you're new here or you want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content as well, then be sure to hit subscribe. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now ever since the launch of Destiny, shotguns have been one of the most popular weapons to use inside the Crucible. They are one of the best one-hit kill weapons available in the game, and with that in mind, Bungie are looking to make some sweeping changes to some of the perks available on these starting in Season 14. Now before we jump into the meat of today's video, I want to first invite you all to the Jarv Community Hub. This is a fast growing community Discord we have with over 4,000 amazing Guardians. So whether it's finding people to run trials, raids or general activities inside Destiny, or even just to share pics of your best looking Guardian, be sure to jump in. It's available to absolutely everyone, and you can find the link to our Discord down in the video description below. Now jumping back into today's video, each and every season Bungie makes some subtle tweaks to the sandbox, adjusting either weapons, archetypes or the perks themselves. Season 14 is no different, and this will see sweeping changes to both the Felwinters Lie but also the Astral Horizon shotguns. Now the main change that we're looking at in Season 14 is in regards to Quickdraw, and in this week's weekly update Bungie provided some details on exactly the changes they're looking to make. Now Bungie go on to say this perk was intended to provide a faster swap speed, but it also passively buffs handling by +100. This completely negates the downside of using low handling weapons, things like aggressive shotguns, sniper rifles and hand cannons, which isn't something that they want to encourage. Those weapons should have downsides too, and working around those completely using these perks isn't healthy for the game. So starting in Season 14, the handling bonus will be completely removed from Quickdraw 1 second after switching to the weapon or when you aim down sights. And as for Quickdraw itself, this will be replaced with surplus on new and existing drops of both Felwinters Lie and Astral Horizon. Now with those perks being completely removed from those weapons, we're taking a look at 3 alternative shotguns that you can chase out right now, which can still roll with Quickdraw. So if you're absolutely adamant that you still want that perk on your shotgun to make the most of it, then check out these 3 shotguns ahead of Season 14. Now the first one can be obtained through the Altar of Sorrow over on the moon, and it is the Blasphemer. This is a legendary kinetic shotgun, a perfect replacement for Astral Horizon. Now this shotgun was reissued this season, so is power relevant across all power enabled activities. This one is a precision frame, so it fires a single slug round, and the weapon's recoil pattern is more predictably vertical. Now as well as surplus, which can roll on the Blasphemer, it also can roll with Quickdraw and opening shots. So if you're going for that absolute god tier PvP roll, then accurized rounds, Quickdraw and opening shot are the 3 perk combinations you should be chasing down. The Altar of Sorrow is a very accessible activity. Now the reward for Altar of Sorrow does rotate on a daily basis between the Blasphemer, the Apostate and also the Heretic rocket launcher. So if the Blasphemer isn't available from the Altar of Sorrow right now, check back each and every day as this will rotate upon the daily reset. Now for our next shotgun, we're heading over to the Dreaming City. Now you can obtain this shotgun through pretty much any source on the Dreaming City, any bounty, blind well completions, the Shattered Throne and also the weekly mission that you can get from Petra Vinge. Now there are over 40 different sources for getting Dreaming City loot each and every week. Now I made a video covering each and every source and the optimal ways to get them earlier in the season. If you haven't checked that out, I'll leave it up in the card and down in the video description below. Now the shotgun that we're referring to is the Retold Tale. This is a legendary energy shotgun. Once again, this was also reissued this season. This once again is also a precision frame, so the weapon's recoil pattern is more predictably vertical. Now if you're looking for that viable energy shotgun to potentially replace Felwinters going into next season, then the Retold Tale is the potential contender. Now whilst this does also roll surplus, much like the Blasphemer currently does, this can also roll with Quickdraw and Snapshot sights. So if you're looking for that ultra snappy shotgun to take into Crucible next season, once again that is relevant in all power enabled Crucible activities, in accurized rounds, Quickdraw and Snapshot is the god tier PvP role you should be seeking out. Now much like the Blasphemer, this is also a very accessible weapon, available from pretty much any source on the Dreaming City. Now an important thing to remember is that the dungeons do have a dungeon specific perk. As far as we're aware, this appears to be Vorpal Weapon, so if you're looking for that quick draw and vorpal weapon roll with the potential to shut down supers inside the Crucible, then you'll need to hand in bounties and complete runs of the Shattered Throne in order to get your hands on that particular roll. Now the third and final shotgun on our list is something a little bit different. This is once again an energy shotgun, also of solar element, very much like the Felwinters Lie. Now the key difference here though is that this shotgun is a lightweight frame, so it has superb handling, but you also move faster when you have the weapon equipped. I'm a big fan of this shotgun itself, and this is the 7th Seraph CQC-12 shotgun. Now in previous seasons this was available through the Umbral Engram and the Prismatic Recaster. This is no longer the case, as this weapon now forms part of the world loot pool, so it's a harder weapon to obtain now compared to what it was in previous seasons. With that being said though, if you did play in previous seasons, it may be worth checking your vault just to see if you have a god roll hiding there collecting some dust. Now this particular shotgun has a very small perk pool available to it, with only 4 perks available in each column, meaning that getting a good roll has a high percentage chance. Now unlike all the previous shotguns we've spoke about so far in the video, this one cannot roll with surplus. However, it can roll with quick draw, but also snapshot sights. So much like the retold tale, if you're looking for that accurized rounds quick draw snapshot roll, you can get that on the 7th Seraph CQC-12 shotgun. So if you're not looking forward to your Felwinters Lie and Astral Horizon having quick draw replaced with surplus, then these 3 shotguns are potential viable options that are all power relevant, all accessible, and all still offer quick draw, most of which with snapshot alongside it. So if you're still looking for that ultra snappy shotgun going into season 14, then these 3 are definitely in with a shout. But as always guys, these are just 3 of the many shotguns available inside Destiny 2. If you have any shotgun recommendations going into season 14, then as always be sure to sound off down in the comments below. And as we touched upon in the beginning of the video, if you haven't jumped into the community Discord just yet, be sure to do so, and you can find the link to that down in the video description below. So there we have it guys, a quick look at 3 viable shotguns going into season 14. As we see with each and every season, we get some subtle tweaks to both the weapons, archetypes and perks. I'm sure there'll be many more changes going into season 14, which could see some other weapons get their moment in the sun. Now if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating and comment down below. Remember guys, if you leave a comment within the first hour of this video going live, then you have a chance to get a shout out in my next Destiny 2 video. If you are new here or you want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content as well, then be sure to hit subscribe. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.